because it can't support two, it breaks, and then she makes it to the top, but then she lets go, she loses.
Smile, you son of a...
Beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'd go sailing. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. So long sailing, bye-bye sailing.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Why, hello there YouTube, and welcome back to Shark Week on Random Horror. So, today I am reviewing 47 Meters Down, Uncaged. This is written and directed by Jonas Roberts and co-written by Ernest Rea, the same people from the previous film. And this stars, this time, Sophie Nillis, Corinne Fox, Brianna Taju or something, Sistine Stallone, Sylvester Stallone's daughter, Devi Santo, Kathleen Rambo, Burke, Basinger, John Corbett and Nia Long. So this is a sequel to the 2017 film 47 Meters Down. This time it's a completely different story. This one follows two stepsisters called Mia and Sasha, and they, tag along. They have two friends that tag along, and they go, swimming around this cave, and then they go scuba diving into this underwater cave where they find these ancient ruins, and then they soon find that they're not alone, as there's some hungry great white sharks that are blind because they've been in the dark for so long, and yeah, they have to try and get out of this labyrinth, as it's a big maze, to survive. And it turns into a fight for survival, and they must get through this whole nightmare. And yeah, so let's get on to my likes and dislikes. First of all, I like that this was a sequel, but it wasn't a direct following on from the first film. In fact, I would probably say that this is not like a sequel. I think the only thing it's got in common with the previous film is it's got sharks in it, it's got, a fight for survival in utter darkness, and it has killer sharks in it, and it shares the title. But this, I'd say that if you haven't seen the first film, 47 Meters Down, then you can just watch this one, because it's not like you need to watch the first movie to get this one, because it's a completely different story. Yeah, I like that you didn't really need to watch the first movie to see it, but I just wanted to anyway. So yeah, I thought this was a nicely done film. like I say, like the previous film, the cinematography was done great. The CGI for the sharks were done really good as well. I like that the sharks look good and not some tacky, cheesy CGI sharks. I also thought the performances from our characters in this, which mainly focused on 4 young women, were both brilliantly performed in this and were great. One thing I didn't like is when they actually had a ticket out. Yeah, because one of the girls runs into her father who was digging around these caves with archaeologists, exploring them, and he has a way out. And they do make it to the surface, and there is a rope that they can hoist themselves up and get on. But when they soon see that sharks are swimming around, Sistine Stallone's character, she climbs up on the rope, and because it can't support 2, it breaks, and then she makes it to the top, but then she lets go, she loses her grip, and it's pathetic. I mean, I was I was rooting for these girls, I was hoping they'd survive, I was hoping that she'd survive, but then it's her character just did the typical horror cliche thing, and I'm oh god, and I was stupid cow. And then immediately she got eaten by sharks. I'm just that's no surprise that she gets killed then. There were a lot of good deaths in this, and there were one scene that did actually make me jump. When a shark came out of the darkness, I thought that was nicely done. I did enjoy that. Because I sometimes do like it when a film gets me off guard and actually makes me jump. It only made me jump once. I didn't jump Wah! I just jumped as in a quick little flinch. That's it. But still, if a movie can do that to me, then yeah, that's a tick in my book. I like that this was also intense. It was are these girls gonna make it? And do they make it? Well, I don't want to give it much away because I want to try and keep this spoiler free, but let's just say there's 2 left, and do they make it? Anyway, yeah, I did like the ending to this film. I did like how badass the ending was. Of course, there were one guy, there was a few bits towards the end where there's some character trying to attract sharks with chum and everything, and but there are a few flaws with this. It was slow. It was a bit slow from the start, but it soon picked up and got interesting. But still, I like the whole underwater cave setting, when they go underwater to these caves, ancient Mexican caves. I love the scenery in that, and I did like the setting, and once it got going, but this is still a great movie. I definitely recommend it. It were on Netflix, so I gave it a watch, and yeah, a good shark movie. Is it as good as the first movie? Well, like I say, it's its own story, so it's a good film all round. So my ratings, I'm going to give 47 meters down, Uncaged. I think I'll give this one 3.5 chomps out of 5. 3.5 chomps out of 5 because, like I say, it was a good movie. There were a few flaws here and there, but still, I recommend it to you people. So that is it for Shark Week Day 4. So, no, Day 5, sorry. So yeah, join me tomorrow where we'll review another shark movie. Have you seen this movie? Let me know down in the comments below. If you're new here, please feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell. No pressure, it would mean a great deal if you do. So yeah, all my social media links are down below, so join me tomorrow for another shark movie review. And until next time, don't have nightmares.